All right, and I think we are a go. Yep, I think we are. Yep, there we are. Okay. All right. All right. Get it straightened out. Um, hmm. So, is it working? I I think we're fine. Okay, there we go. All right. It's now time for the Honda Indy 200 at Mid-Ohio, located in Lexington, Ohio. This 13-turn road course has been fantastic for IndyCar drivers, and now they're about to go racing. All right. All right. Hey, John Van Venner. I see they're about to start engines right on time. 27 of IndyCar's best taking on the 13-turn road course of Mid-Ohio Sportscar course. Whoa. That was during warm-ups. That's right. For the IndyCar drivers, it's the first race under the hybrids. This should be very interesting for these drivers. So they're testing something different. And right after this IndyCar race, it'll be the NASCAR race from Chicago. So right after this stream ends, I'm gonna head off to get some lunch, then straight to NASCAR. All right, time for the command. DeJuan Jones. All right, let's kick it off. Whoa, what a command! Holy cow! And the IndyCar engines roar to life as we're about to get started in the Honda Indy 200 in Mid-Ohio. We're midway through the season. Let's see who gets it done today.
Was this fire person's name hard enough for Mike's hard lemonade, Joe? Keep it cool, cool cat. Our days deserve a hard lemonade. It's 100 degrees next. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning because the temperature feels like 10 degrees cool all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500 with all Tempur-Pedic mattresses. The history brings real challenge starts halfway finished. Victory alone is enough and keep dreaming. We are what's possible. Original past the wooden pilot. Part of our most rugged lineup kit. Proud partner of the NTT IndyCar Series. Moving across town, across the country, we can count on us to deliver what we say, which is why we are building our appearance in the one here. You will today at odds.com.
just so you know, this is the second ever stream I'm doing with this new webcam that I have right now. So, still trying to get used to this. So, please bear with me, folks.
Hard days deserve a hard lemonade.
All right, and we're back. That's right, defending winner of this Mid-Ohio race was Alex Palou, of course, en route to his second IndyCar championship last year. Yo, what's up, Gaming with Oreos? How you doing this weekend? Wow, and all that took place last year. Ready for a Hendrick or SVG win today? I know you are. But right now it's IndyCar in Mid-Ohio, so this is coming first. Then I'll do another stream, what showcasing my reactions to the Chicago Street Course race. So stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, the cars are out on the track doing their pace laps. 27 of IndyCar's best, ready to tackle this road course. Ooh, that's terrible audio. It's terrible audio for David Malukas. Hmm. Yep, Alex Palou on pole. The Spaniard just cannot be stopped, it seems like. Yep, that's the long straight. Exiting turn 1. Now into turn 2, the long right-hander. Now the longest straight of this course. And the kink in turn 3. That's where they'll initially start. That's where they'll do their initial start. And the big breaks down into the corners. Turn 4. Then turn 5, an uphill portion. Then it's back downhill, setting up the apex for turn 6. Then into turn 7, a little kink. Then turn 8, a little right-hander. Then into turn 9, 90-degree right-hander. Through turn 10, and a sharp left-hander in turn 11. Then the long sweeping right-hander at turn 12. There's the entrance to pits. Then the little fast kink in turn 13, and that's a lap around Mid-Ohio. How's it going, NASCAR Fan 33? Hopefully Paddle comes through. We'll see about that. We'll see what happens this race. Oh, what's going on with Dixon? What? Dixon's car has died. That's not good for Dixon. What? Okay, the race has started under caution, all because Scott Dixon has stalled on the track. All right. Mother Nature back at it again for Chicago Street today. Well, what I was told that the weather might play a factor until late in the race, but I don't know. We'll see about that. But I hope Mother Nature stays away from Chicago Street Course today. Ugh, that's a that's unfortunate for Dixon. 2023 all over again. Hmm. Yeah, that is a big oof right there, John. Since we're halfway through the season for IndyCar, Dixon needs to have some good strong finishes if he wants to stay in contention for the championship. Um, First time watching for IndyCar? For you or for me? I've been watching IndyCar since 2009. I'm guessing first time for you. Nice. First IndyCar race for you. I'm sure you'll enjoy some today. You've been watching IndyCar for a year now? Nice. How are you enjoying IndyCar so far? All right, now they're starting to double up. First race was the 2023 Indy 500. Nice. All right, starting to double up and going to turns three. Going to turn three. That's where they'll do their initial start here at Mid-Ohio. Off turn two and now down the long back stretch. Here they come. And the first race under the hybrid engines for these IndyCar drivers. In turn three, and we're green at Mid-Ohio. Side by side going in turn four, three wide back there deep in the pack. A little bit of a lockup back there deep in the pack. Well, I believe that's Rossi trying to fight for position back there. Who's that around the outside? Outside of Joseph Newgarden. On the left side of Newgarden. Oh, that's Nolan Siegel. And he just dropped a few positions. Whoa! Touch there. Meanwhile, side by side, and there goes Lundgaard right by Rossi. Yep, that's Lundgaard. Now working his way on Rasmussen, going for the seventh spot, and he will do so. Whoa, bit too hard there. Bit too hard. Now Rasmussen will take advantage once again. Still side by side going through turn six. But then, yep, it's been a good start so far. But so far up front, it's Alex Palou picking up right where he left off last year when he won in Mid-Ohio last year. Then it's Pato Ward, David Malukas, Colton Herta, and Scott McLaughlin, the top five. And there's the new feature for for the hybrid engines, hybrid status, showing you what battery percentage that these engines have. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. When they go into braking, it charges back up. Hybrid engines charge back up, back to 100%. That's so cool. Oh, yep. Well, once they hit the gas, a lot of percentage goes down. But once they go on braking, it charges back up. That is insane. Yeah, this is the first time I'm knowing this about the hybrid engines for these IndyCar drivers. All right. First side-by-side commercial for the IndyCar race at Mid-Ohio. And right now, Alex Palou has checked out from the field. My goodness.
The temperature degrees makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning because the tempered breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500.
Looking at a potential battle between Will Power and Joseph Newgarden, as Newgarden's trying to close in on him. But so far, still single file as everybody's settled into their positions early on in this race. Oh, looking at a battle for position. I think that's Grosjean on the outside of Simpson, it looks like. Is that Grosjean? Hmm. Yep, that's Grosjean. And he was going up against Lundqvist. Linus Lundqvist. But Grosjean lost ground now. Yeah, I'm sure there will be good battles near the end of this race. I'm sure of it.
Looking for a refreshing change? Say goodbye to sluggish performance. Reach for the one that won't slow you down. That's great. Experience the force clean, pure oil coursing through your engine. No matter what you drive, Mix Filters is the clear choice. Here's the filtration that works as hard as you can. Mix Premium Filters. Performance starts here. Greater than this.
And we're back, and Alex Palou continues to lead here at Mid-Ohio. My favorite race was the 2023 St. Petersburg race. Yeah, that race last year was really chaotic. Oh, yeah, that was a wild one. Yep, good action with great battles and wild crashes. I was just about to say that. And especially near the end with Scott McLaughlin and Romain Grosjean battle for the lead, and once Romain Grosjean came out of the pits. He battled hard with McLaughlin while his tires were still cold and ended up crushing both the leaders out of that race. And in the end, it was Marcus Ericsson taking the victory. The hybrid status, the green with the green lightning bolt regenerate, but when it's arrow pointing downwards, it's deploy. It's the hybrid key. Nice. Oh, this was Herta for the initial start. Went here. Whoa, McLaughlin came out of nowhere. But Herta maintained that position. That was on the initial start. There's Dixon. Ouch. Yeah, at this point of the season, Dixon cannot afford to have bad finishes like this because he's battling for the championship this year, looking for his 7th IndyCar championship. And this is not looking good. Oh, pit stops already. Whoa, stall on the track. Got it stalled. A lot of time lost for Simpson. Yeah, I agree, Gaming with the Orioles. 7th championship for Dixon. That would be historic, in my opinion. Whoa! Who just went off? Oh, that's going on to pits. That's Joseph Newgarden's on pit road now. Oh, that was Renus VK that was going off into the pits. Newgarden 5.3. Also, Fittipaldi's on pit road. 6 flat for Fittipaldi. And VK 6.1. Whoa. Okay. At first, I thought he was going to the tires just to see he was pitting. Yeah. Marcus Armstrong on pits. So same with Nolan Siegel and Felix Rosenquist. And Nolan Siegel's out with a 6.3. Marcus Armstrong with a 7.9. And Felix Rosenquist with a 5.9. Stop. And there goes Newgarden right by 2 of them. And there he goes. There goes Newgarden right by Armstrong. All right, as pit stops continue to cycle through, Alex Palou continues to lead here at Mid-Ohio. All right, I'll be right back. All right.
You can keep waiting for treatment here, or Redbox RX it and get it here. Wait to pick up prescriptions here, or Redbox RX it and get it here. Redbox RX is an easy, affordable way to get quality, personalized care. Private online consultation, upfront pricing, low-cost prescriptions, shipped for free. Get started today at redboxrx.com and get 50% off your first prescription. Redbox RX, the same, but really different. The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool. So
All right.
because the Tempur breeze feels like a tender breeze cool all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500 with cool Tempur breeze mattress.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
Let's fly. I thought you were right behind me. Only pay for what you need.
All right, and we're back. Lewis Hamilton won in F1. Alex Palou looking to continue his streak, and we might have some good domination by Kyle Larson later today. That's cool. Lewis Hamilton won in F1, and Kyle Larson for Chicago Street Course today. He might get a challenge by SVG because SVG won yesterday's Xfinity Series race. So he, so I guess if Kyle Larson will have a shot at the win, he's gonna have some challenges from SVG who won this race last year, and he's looking to sweep at Chicago. So be on the lookout for that. And Lundqvist just finished his stop, pulling for SVG to win, but he'll have some competition from Larson. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But the opposite way, that Larson might be in contention to win, but SVG might be a challenge. So we'll see what happens later on today. Maybe Reddick. That could be a possibility. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, just chaos. You're not wrong there. And who knows, we may have another playoff spoiler winner. Because last week it was Joey Logano who won after 5 overtimes at Nashville. The overtimes just made the Nashville race look like a joke. And people saying that overtimes in NASCAR are the greatest thing ever. Well, I got 2 words for you guys. Hell no. Multiple overtimes just make the race look like a joke. Period. Point blank. I'd rather have 1 overtime or none at all. But anyways, back to the IndyCar race. Yeah, we need like 2 or 1. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, Pato O'Ward is now up to second. Well, still in second. Nearly 6 seconds back from Alex Palou, who's off in the distance. Yeah, 1 or 2 are at max. Yeah, I agree with that. It's gaming time, 11. Definitely agree with that. Hmm. Okay, so this is a different strategy that the leaders are on. So as he just said, they might do pit stops around or at lap 27. This should be interesting for these guys. Yeah, I agree. These hybrid engines are very interesting. Very interesting to be looking over. Mike Shank, co-owner of Meyer Shank Racing. Toby Sowery. That's an interesting name for an IndyCar driver. And I believe this is his. Oh, Dixon's back on track. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? What is he doing? Oh, he's just letting all the leaders by? Okay. Well, Dixon's back on track, but he's multiple laps down. Indy cars are so unique because of just the way they sound, look, and they have cool technology and amazing power. Yeah, you're 100% correct on that one. The one thing that still bugs me about the but about IndyCar is just the schedule. We have too many road courses and street courses and less ovals. We need more ovals on an IndyCar schedule. Having just Indy having just Indianapolis as the big oval is not enough. At least we have the Nashville Super Speedway that will be the season finale at the end of this season. So that's another oval, but we need more ovals for IndyCar. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Auto Club had its last IndyCar race in 2015. That's the last time IndyCar ran at that track. Now it's demolished with only just a piece of the front stretch that's only there now. Don't know what they're doing with that track. And Phoenix, I'm kind of 50-50 on Phoenix because the last time they tried IndyCar at Phoenix was around 2017 or 2018, and that didn't go so well. And they haven't been to Phoenix since then. Saw the Auto Club actually brought amazing Auto Club racing. I can't believe they couldn't keep it for at least another 7 or 8 years. Yeah, especially with the rough surface, it was starting to come to its own. But but yeah, but honestly, even if the track at Auto Club Speedway stayed, it was going to need a repave sooner or later because like I said, the rough surface it was getting up into its age. But in, but besides that, it's sad to see how Auto Club Speedway is now with just the front stretch that's literally there, but the rest of the track it's gone. And Pocono was very chaotic for IndyCar too. That track too, but unfortunately, in 2018 and 2019, they both had back-to-back crashes. The one crash was the crash that we all know about, Robert Wickens, who nearly got killed in 2018 after that horrifying crash he had in the catch fence that had him paralyzed, that had basically his legs paralyzed. Thankfully, he's still alive and still doing racing today, but in other series. In 2019, when I believe it was Felix Rosenquist who got in the catch fence as well. Thankfully, it wasn't like how Robert Wickens had his crash, but it was still pretty scary. And since 2019, IndyCar hasn't been at Pocono since then. Yeah. Yeah, Robert Wickens did have a great recovery from that crash. Yeah. Just hope he gets back in the wheel of an Indy car sooner or later. All right, now we're on lap 27, so the leaders may have to come to pit road sooner or later. We'll see. Yep. Yep, and here comes Paddle Ward. Whoa, lock up there. There's Paddle Ward on pit road for his service. So Ward, Malukas, and Erickson. And 9.5 stop for Ward. Ugh, bit slower than usual. David Malukas. Oh, he gets stalled. Malukas stalled on the track on pit road. This is going to cost him a bunch of time. Youch, 15.9. Oof. Wow. It's a terrible stop from Malukas. And here comes the leader, Alex Palou, in for his service. He's dominated this race so far. So we'll see what happens for this stop. All right, 8.1 second stop for Palou. And Herta's in for his service. And he's down and away with a 7.4. Same with Rasmussen, 7.4. Christian Lundgaard, 7.6 stop. Meanwhile, I got a battle between Rasmussen and Marcus Ericsson. This is for the 6th spot. And it looks like Ericsson will hang on. Oh, McLaughlin hasn't pitted yet? Wonder what kind of strategy McLaughlin's on. There he is. Is he going to come on pit road this time by? And yep, here he comes. Here comes Scott McLaughlin in for his service. All right, 7.2 for McLaughlin. Yeah, a lot of different strategies in this race for these IndyCar drivers. Some are on 3-stop, some are on 2-stop strategies. This could be something. But all the while, it's still Alex Palou, the leader. And I just realized we're about 10 laps away from halfway in this race.
Temperature breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning. Because the Tempur breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500 on cooling Tempur breeze mattresses.
Hey, Bob. Cool leg warmers. Thanks. They're just for the bus ride to work. They're not part of the official uniform. No tunes today? No. My apartment was robbed last night. Took my cable-ready TV, VCR, portable cassette player. Yep, all the latest tech. It's only Progressive Adventures Insurance, like their home insurance.
More stops going on? Alright. It's Nolan Siegel. He's down the way, a bunch of smoke.
Thanks, please. What's your vote?
Is this fire person's day hard enough for a nice hard lemonade, Joe?
Keep it cool, cool cat. Hard days deserve a hard lemonade.
My dad was a master mechanic for the city of Pittsburgh. I've learned over my life and through my father to find people that know what they're doing. Somebody honest, dependable, and reliable. I love working with cars. It's my passion. Me and Bob met about 20 years ago. Firefighter zone.
To celebrate 20 years as a customer, we're sending Bob on an IndyCar race experience.
Hey, Bob.
Helping our neighbors since 1926. Firestone Complete Auto Care.
Alright, and we're back. Yep, and we're back, and Alex Palou continues to dominate this race. Yeah, David Malukas is having a good day, but he had a bad pit stop during that first round of green flag stops. He was running probably around the top 5, I'd say. Now he's back down to 12th. His pit crew became the 2311 pit crew. That's a good comparison.
last stop to get to the end. On board here with PPG and Joseph Newgarden. The lead car on that three-stop strategy is the tire telemetry. He's using that hybrid lower left corner, burning quite a bit up the front stretch. He'll get some recharge through turn one. And save it in this case, possibly to the max midway. That's the only break here, that recharge pack, that energy pack. Grow with its capacity. It's all the way down to zero. Right here, this is something
Okay. All right. I guess no. Newgarden's pitting again. That's right. He's on a three-stop strategy. That's right. Kyle Kirkwood running solidly. And here goes Newgarden in for his second service of the day. .4 stop for Newgarden. There goes Ferrucci right on by. And Toby Sowery goes right by him. But meanwhile, up front, it's still, my gosh, Alex Palou. Is anybody going to try to challenge Palou at this point? Look at the gap that he's opened up. Like, is anybody going to try to challenge Palou? My goodness. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, and Rosenquist is on pit road for his second service of the day. .2 stop for Felix Rosenquist. Alright. At this point, we're about halfway through this race, and it's still Alex Palou who continues to dominate this race at Mid-Ohio. My goodness.
Well, with your home off the road RVL one-on-one compressor, you've got peace of mind really long term.
Yeah, just hope this stays this way. It's work gets out of this place. It's the
Agreed.
there it is.
Hey Sam, I'm just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered. Practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
Tickets are on sale now. The IndyCar Race Weekend Concert Series. Saturday, July 13th. See Collins and Eric Church. And Sunday, July 14th. See Post Malone and Kelsey Ballerini. Live in concert. 1 ticket per day gets you to a race and 2 concerts. Tickets on sale now at IndyCarWeekend.com.
For the world's greatest athletes, there's nothing.
The Summer Olympics, brought to you locally on NBC4 by your Southern California Audi dealers.
For the world's greatest athletes, there's nothing.
Brought to you locally on NBC by Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you. NBC News with Mario Space Sports. Street racing in NASCAR. From Chicago, races in
All right. And we're back.
Here is Alex Palou. Where he started, Model 1 started in 1 second. Scott McLaughlin has picked up a couple spots. Actually, 4 from the 7th place starting position. 1's third. Marcus Harrison was on 5. Logan Spring just joined us. You see Scott Dixon joined us. Laps down. He had power issues. Started to get in the race. They got a sorted Gary Garage.
There's Scott Dixon, who's back up on the track with 21 laps down after that electrical problem he had before the race even started.
In IndyCar, why not use the rest of this race to just run? Even a guy like Scott Dixon can learn every lap of a race, especially with the new technology in Florida. That's what the last years really cannot be on track. For the leaders in starting to get into the east of the tire window, that's the low force and Lockwood all run on the softer red compound. Reason the challenging is a next 8 laps where he's really starting to hang on to the grip. He said all the work you did to try to take the tip of the tires to the legs of the first 10 laps pays you back with consistent performance. So up the years, we look at the front runners. Steve Sloan's running 6th. He is not on the three-stop strategy. He's the only one in the
Looked like a battle was brewing between David Malukas and Will Power. That's for the 11th spot. Oh, Linus Lundqvist has to pit now? Yep, here he comes. Here comes Linus Lundqvist in for his second service of the race. Down and away, 7.6 stop for Lundqvist. And we're back on the commercial because there's nothing much going on right now. At least it's a side-by-side commercial. But we got about 36 more laps remaining in this race. Oh my gosh, this race has flown by so fast.
Yes, it does. Only pay for what you need. With Just for Men eliminates gray, you get a great before and after. And then the after the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And try one day beer at Brown Pepper. The fastest, easiest way to cover grays and fine lines.
Why is this saying Music City Grand Prix? I thought they were racing on the Nashville Super Speedway. Oh, it is at the Nashville Super Speedway.
Options. We don't think we'll learn. We do all this for one reason. Tires matter. TireRack.com, official partner of Team Penske. The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning, because the Tempur breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500 on cooling Tempur breeze mattresses. To build the Honda CR-V hybrid, we took everything you love about the CR-V and kicked it up a notch with clear power. For CR-V, unlike any before, adventure power. We're Honda, car and driver's most awarded brand in 10 best history. The CR-V and CR-V hybrid are the Honda line of the vehicles. Proud partner of the NGT IndyCar series.
All right, and we're back once again.
At Mid-Ohio. Alex Palou still from Apollo 4 on that gas. Seconds into the race. Just about seconds now. Just 40 seconds as next vehicle.
What? Wait a second, what? The gap has shrunk a bit between Alex Palou and Pato O'Ward? They just said the gap was at 4 seconds. Now it's down to 3 seconds. What's going on? Yep, the gap is shrinking just a little bit. Now it's down to 2.8 seconds. Hold up.
But Alex Palou is fighting the tail end of the lead lap traffic. Unfortunately for Palou Ward, that first car he encounters below is his teammate Kevin Simpson. So we'll see what Chip Ganassi does as a team here. Still about 3 to 4 laps before they make their last stop, James, and those front tires go red. They're looking well used for Alex Palou.
Certainly are, but we're down to 2.6 now. Heading that direction here, let's take a watch below. Maybe start to be nervous about the trend. What's happening behind me with the war, but at the same time, think back to that push that came over the primaries, big advantage to the 10 car and Alex Palou. So this stretch here,
This is where the pressure comes from the teams on pit lane, Kevin. As we come back, it's going to
What? You barely. What? Really? You barely had any coverage. At least it's side by side, but that was like a minute and a half of coverage. What in the world? What in the world?
Redbox RX is the easy, affordable way to get quality, personalized care. Private online consultation, upfront pricing, low-cost prescriptions, shipped for free. Get started today at redboxrx.com.
Meanwhile, we might have a battle for the 5th spot as Colton Herta is now being pressured by Marcus Ericsson. Ericsson in his draft going down the straight entering turn 4, but still not close enough to Herta just yet. A little bit deeper in the pack, now we're looking at, I believe it's Felix Rosenquist and Will Power. And there goes Power trying to go to the inside in turn 4, but nothing of it.
During our July 4th sale, save $500 on premium Tempur-Breeze mattresses. Do you hear that? The call. Harvey Firestone, and conquered new terrains.
No, that's David Malukas. Meanwhile, back to the battle for 5th. That's it. There goes Marcus Ericsson going to the inside of Colton Herta, and he'll take the 5th spot away.
Guaranteed to fit every time. So you can keep your private balance alive.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's for 4th spot. Oops.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Let's fly. I thought you already know me. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
All right, and we're back.
Things are tightening up in the Mid-Ohio Sportscar course. That gap for Alex Palou, that was over 5 seconds. We noticed
Oh.
he's at 3.
Oh, take a look at this. Take a look at this. We might have a battle for the 1st position now. We might have a battle for the top spot as Pato Ward has closed in to within a second of Alex Palou. Yep, and now they're in their pit window. They'll be having to pit sooner or later. Oh, don't go in the gravel there. Yep, got ourselves a battle for the lead. And that's right, push to pass. Palou has 151 seconds, while Pato Ward has 176. The gap is now half a second. Pato is there, closing fast. So now we got a race on our hands, boys. Got a race on our hands. Oh, looking. Paddle Ward still looking. Just not close enough yet to try to make a move on him. Meanwhile, on pit road, and Will Power's on pit road now. Oh, Paddle Ward, he might be going for the undercut as he's going onto pit road now. He might be going for the undercut. We'll see what happens. And Paddle's down and away. 7.5 seconds stop for a Ward. Oh, Palou working his way around Will Power, who just stopped. And Will Power trying to warm up his tires, trying to get some heat in them. And here comes Alex Palou in for his service. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens now. Alex Palou, who has dominated this race. What kind of pit stop will he have? Here he comes into his stall. Oh, a little bit of a clumsy stop for Palou. 8.6 stop for Palou, and here comes Paddle. Here goes Paddle Ward right by him. Paddle Ward goes to the lead. Provisional P1. Yep, that little bit of a slow pit stop that Alex Palou had, that did it. Now Paddle Ward's starting to pull away. Once Scott McLaughlin pits, that'll be provisional P1 for Paddle Ward.
Looking for a refreshing change? Say goodbye to sluggish performance. Reach for the one that won't slow you down. That's good. Experience the force clean, pure oil coursing through your engine. No matter what.
It would be nice to see him win. Yeah, that would be very interesting if Paddle Ward is able to pull it off after he came so close to winning the Indy 500 back in May. So this will be a good win for Paddle, definitely.
You know, when I take the bike out like this, it's just mental work.
Yeah, this bad boy can contain.
Yeah, tough day at work. I just cruise the search right out.
When I'm riding, I'm not even thinking about my painful cavity.
Oh, you should have brought that.
Every time I get stressed about having to pay my bills, I just hop on the bike, man.
Oh, come on. We got paid bills.
You don't have to worry about anything when you're protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurer.
But you definitely need those things that relate.
Ah, well, that is a vibrating pain.
The Tempur-Pedic Breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting air conditioning. Because the Tempur Breeze feels up to 10 degrees cool all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500 on premium Tempur Breeze mattresses.
That's some Mike's piece. Was this gonna stay hard enough for Mike's hard lifting? I don't know. Was it? Sounds good, buddy boy.
Hard days deserve a hard lemonade. I got an idea.
All right, McLaughlin has made his stop. Now, the new leader, Pato Ward from Alex Palou. Green flag pit stops have cycled through now.
Some things never change.
All of the two-stoppers have made their final stops. Scott McLaughlin, who's the last to make his second. Final stop. So he decided back out the third, and Pato Ward is in front of Alex Palou after Palou dominated the first almost 2/3 of this race.
Yep, now Alex Palou's got some work to do if he wants to get back to the lead. But Pato Ward has been strong on this course recently because now the track has changed as all the rubber has been laid out in the corners. And there's the pit stop that Palou had. Ooh, yep, and that's what cost him. That's what cost Palou. A little bit of a slow stop near the end of the service. Yep. So it's the Mexican versus the Spaniard going for the win as they come back to the start finish line. Once they get back to the start finish line, it'll be 20 laps to go. Yep, here they come. 20 to go this time by. As Pato Ward continues to try to extend that gap over Alex Palou. Whoa, Newgarden. He keeps going. What happened to Newgarden? Whoa, got on the curb in turn 11. Somehow he kept it straight. Good job of Joseph Newgarden keeping it straight.
Keep in mind, hopefuls are coming. It's been a tough day for Joseph Newgarden here in Mid-Ohio. He's still going to have to make one more stop. Plus to go, local races. Newgarden's won 9 of the last 12, 10 of the last 16. We've got Iowa coming, Milwaukee, Gateway. As we look at the remaining schedule, You gotta bet on Joseph Jordan. As a roundy round, there's a few W's coming for the two teams. Almost guaranteed. We've added the almost national 1.3 mile limit to finish out the season. That's one of the drivers love. Excited to go back there. I know this guy is chomping at the bit to get to this next phase of the calendar. And Illinois got that gap to a fourth down to 8/10 of a second. Now even less than that. Got a safety laps to go. Adam's got his hands full. He's got one eye looking forward, but one eye on the mirror. Trying to keep the 1000 winning.
Well, meanwhile, back to the battle for the lead, and Alex Palou is trying to close the gap. He's got it down to at least 0.8 of a second, now back up to 0.9 of a second. He's doing everything he can to try to close in on Pato O'Ward after dominating this race. So it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Yep, as I just said, catching him is one thing, but passing, a whole different scenario. But Palou is closing. He's closing. Yep, 18 to go. Or no, 17 laps to go, I meant.
Most important brand in car drivers and business. Proud partner of the IndyCar series.
Liberty Mutual cut my car insurance, and I saved hundreds. With all the money I saved, I thought I'd buy stilts. Being so tall definitely has its advantages. You gonna get up? Thanks. Ready to go? Yep. Now, there it is. There we go. I guess it also has some disadvantages. Yes, it does. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Tickets are on sale now for the high-peak IndyCar race weekend concert series. Saturday, July 13th. See Luke Combs and Aaron Church. And Sunday, July 14th. See Post Malone and Kelsey Ballerini live in concert. One ticket per day gets you into a race and 2 concerts. Tickets on sale now at highpeakindycarweekend.com.
The best way to experience something in life is for yourself. Firestone tires were built for getting out there. 3-day weekend.
Oh, the gap is closed. The gap is about gone because Alex Palou has closed up right to the back bumper of Pato O'Ward now. It's not over yet. It's heating up right now. Yep, the gap is 0.4 of a second. Palou is there. Now they got lap traffic coming into play. Traffic might come into play a little bit later. Palou trying to set him up down the straightaway, trying to stay in his draft as much as he can. Whoa! Palou trying to track that curbing to get a better run off. So far, it seems to be working in Palou's favor right now. But Pat O'Ward still has that half second maintained right now. Whoa! Palou got really squirrely. Look at the gap look at the time that he's lost to Pat O'Ward now. Guess he got loose coming off off the 13th corner. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even see that. Now the gap has extended to just over a second between O'Ward and Palou. There it is. Whoa! Really squirrely off the corner. You can tell that Palou is really pushing as hard as he can to get the lead back. Good afternoon, Alessandro. I'm doing well. How about you? Yep, now Pat O'Ward has got some breathing room, but not much, because Alex Palou is still trucking in that car. One mistake by Pat O'Ward, and Palou's right back to his bumper. He doesn't need more mistakes. Pat O'Ward doesn't need more mistakes out of him. Yep, and we got a couple lap cars right in front of the leaders, so they might play a factor in this race. And reminder, right after the conclusion of this IndyCar race, it's straight to the NASCAR race at Chicago. Yep, there's a race strategist for both Alex Palou and Pat O'Ward. Looking on and see if their drivers are doing everything right to try to contend for a win. But right now Pat O'Ward is in a good position. It's really Alex Palou who has some work to do. Looked like Pat O'Ward missed the corner just a little bit. But right now the gap is about 0.8 of a second still between the two leaders. Now they're closing up on the 2 lap cars right ahead of these guys. Oh, the gap is starting to close a little bit. Now it's 0.7, ever so slightly. Alex Palou is doing everything he can to close in on the leader to try to retake this lead and potentially for the win. If Pato Ward wants to win this race, he's going to have to dig, but Alex Palou is closing fast once again. Yep, I kept saying that it's not over yet. That's what I kept saying. It's not over yet. Push to pass just about the same number, but Pato Ward has 83 and Alex Palou has 82. Yep. Yeah, this could be a tough situation for Pato Ward if he's not able to get by the lap traffic. And this was during the Indy 500. Pato Ward was like half a lap away from coming to victory. Then Joseph Newgarden makes a daring pass to win his second Indy 500 race in a row. Man. Now Pato Ward is trying desperately to stay where he is, but he's got lap cars ahead of him that he has to deal with, and he's got a dominant Alex Palou right behind him who's dominated this race and is doing everything he can to close back in on him. Yep, the gap is about a half a second. The gap in between is closing in once again. What's going to happen? Oh, Palou is there. He's there. He's still there. Yeah, this is getting intense for Alex Palou and Pato Ward. And like I said earlier, when these two are battling out, it's the Mexican against the Spaniard. Now they're closing even more on the lap cars. Simpson and Canapino. That's the drivers right in front of the leaders. Ooh! Oh, Pato Ward missed the corner just a little bit. He missed the entrance. That allowed Palou to close in a little bit, but still maintaining that half-second advantage. Oh my. Oh my. Yep. Coming back around, coming off turn number 13. It's now 5 laps to go. Alex Palou versus Pat O'Ward. Palou trying to close in, who's dominated this race. Palou, who's dominated this race, trying to close in on Pat O'Ward, who's looking for a win. Whoa! Palou's tried to send it. He tried to send it. You seeing this right now, Austin?
Yeah, I was pulling something putting it on, but I want to see how crazy this finish will be.
Yep. Pat O'Ward trying to. Whoa! Watch it, Palou. Got his wheels off in the dirt there. That cost him some time. Oh, jeez. Almost got in the grass again. Wow. 4 to go now. Gap still half a second. Oh, but here comes Palou once again, closing in on the bumper of Pat O'Ward now. He's regrouped and he's right on him once again. Catching him is one thing, but passing him, a whole different scenario. Was able to track that line in turn 12. 3 to go now. Pat O'Ward still trying to hold Palou off. Yep, the inaugural race under the hybrid engines coming down to a fight between the Mexican and the Spaniard. Oh my, oh my. As long as Pat O'Ward doesn't make a mistake, I think he has it. But Palou is still not going anywhere. Now he's got 3 lap cars in front of them. Oh my gosh. Now 2 laps to go for Pat O'Ward. Can he hold on? Oh, a little bit wide for Pat O'Ward, and that allowed Palou to close a little bit. Gap is about 0.4 of a second. Man, Pat O'Ward has got to be frustrated with these lap cars. Whoa! That was Grosjean, I think, that went around off into the dirt. Somehow we kept it straight. Whoa, jeez, right in front of the lap cars and the leaders. My goodness. That was close. All right, here we go. Yep, battle between Palou and O'Ward. The gap is 0.3 of a second with 2 lap cars ahead of them. This time by white flag, 1 lap to go. Who gets it done? The Mexican or the Spaniard? Pat O'Ward trying to hold off Palou at bay. going in turn number 2, and down the long back stretch. Both with 26 seconds of push to pass left through turn 3 and entering turn 4. Up the hill once again. Palou trying to send it. He's on his bumper once again. Here he comes, looking right side, left side. He's on his bumper, but can he pass him? Yeah, I don't think Palou has enough time to try to pass him. Going into turn 11. And down to the sweeping right-hander of turn 12. And the left kink at turn 13. Palou tried, but it's not enough. Pato O'Ward wins at Mid-Ohio.
Last chance. Oh, left sideways still wins.
Whew. Man. Holy cow. Pato O'Ward tried his best at 12-13, but it just wasn't enough. Pato O'Ward took the lead off of pitch strategy after that slow stop that Alex Palou had and held him off to the very end. The Mexican has done it. Oh man, really squirrely off 13. This was pretty much, I guess you could say, pretty much a caution-free race, I guess.
That star in the corner. Don't ask me for the actual name of it.
From Chicago, the NASCAR Cup Series. After we're done today, green flag coming up about 4:30. Their coverage starts as soon as we are complete with Kyle Larson, Rookie of the Year in this year's Indianapolis 500 on the pole.
Yep, that's right. All right. Well, that about does it for IndyCar. Man, battle to the very end. And he's out of the car, stepping out of the car. There's Alex Palou after dominating this race 1 spot short. Comes up 1 spot short. Well, congratulations, Pato O'Ward, on taking advantage at the right place at the right time and holding off a hard-charging Alex Palou to win at Mid-Ohio. All right, guys, after this, I'm gonna get off here, but I'll be back in about 30 more minutes. Actually, in about 1 hour from now for NASCAR reactions at Chicago Street Course. Until then, I'll see you then. Take care.